Right? He's looking this strong over the past year. I mean, these years. He ain't been getting clipped or nothing. So now, that's that snack.
You said if a fighter's taking that long out the ring, he could be doing something. Bud ain't take no fight since Madrid off.
Shout out Mac. He's been.
Once camp start, then that's when we're gonna turn everything up a notch.
Interview Terence Crawford's unexpected strength boost ahead of his clash with Canelo Alvarez has boxing experts worried. There has been conjecture regarding Crawford's potential use of steroids when Gervonta Davis questioned how he has looked so strong in recent years. More openness is now being demanded by many before this eagerly awaited confrontation occurs.
Is that where we stand right now with Canelo Crawford? Yeah. Is that where we stand with Canelo Crawford? Because you're saying just because both are great, everybody wants to face each other. So is that where we're at right now with Canelo Crawford?
No. Crawford needs the money.
Crawford needs the money?
Yeah, he needs the money.
You think he got a chance to win?
And another thing, bro, I don't be wanting to, how these guys is, then you get hurt against,
Madrimov?
Who?
There you talk about Crawford got touched by Madrimov? Is that what you're saying?
No, you got clipped by Gamboa, right? Right? He's looking this strong over the past year. I mean, these years. He ain't been getting clipped or nothing. So now, that's that snack shit. I'm telling you. Y'all laugh. I'm telling you. And that guy that a part of it, he been caught before. He went to jail.
Experts are starting to hypothesize that prolonged periods of inactivity may indicate that fighters are using the time to gain strength through performance-enhancing drugs. Since his fight with Israel Madrimov, Terence Crawford has not competed, which has raised questions about potential performance-enhancing drug use. The lengthy layoff, according to some analysts, is strange and may indicate more than relaxation or training. Stephen Breadman Edwards, a reputable boxing coach, has defended Crawford, though, citing Crawford's discipline, spotless record, and steady results over the years. He maintains that he is not a dirty fighter and is adamant that he is not taking steroids.
You said if a fighter's taking that long out the ring, he could be doing something. Bud ain't take no fight since Madrid off.
Shout out Mac. He's been.
Question. He gave us the education. Y'all scared to ask the question. I mean, are you thinking of that behind your mind? Is he ain't fight since Madrid off? He got to build himself up. You specifically saying there's steroids to make your bone density. I mean. Sound like an opportunity.
And we've been hearing him associated with snack as well too. Just throwing that out there.
Yeah, I don't do that.
I'm just saying, some guys, we know how the snack program is viewed.
I don't know how we got on Bud being on steroids. I don't think Bud is a dirty fighter. I'm not going nowhere near that. I don't even want to be associated with that.
Say less. Say less.
I think Bud is a great fighter. I don't know why he's been out of the ring. I really don't know, but I definitely don't want to suggest that I think that Bud is on any type of PEDs. Now,
it could have been even more difficult for Terence Crawford if he had taken a tune-up fight before fighting Canelo. It is extremely difficult to move up to 168 pounds, and it is even more difficult to enter the ring with a world-class fighter like Canelo without warming up. According to analysts, Crawford might find it difficult to compete in this weight class, particularly against Canelo Alvarez, who is more experienced and skillful. Many think that Crawford is risking his reputation in this battle, which appears to be more of a money grab than a contest based only on competition. Since it is widely believed that Crawford has no chance of defeating Canelo, the fight feels more like a business deal than a sporting contest.
Is Terence Crawford going to beat Canelo Alvarez? We need to talk about it. When we look at the guys who've had success with Canelo, we'll look at Bivol, we'll look at Golovkin, we'll look at Floyd, and we'll look at Lara. Yes, I'll throw Lara in there, why not? I think all these fights are absolutely irrelevant coming into this bout. Some of them are just dated, or some of these guys' style just cannot apply. For example, a guy in Lara. If Crawford wanted to fight how Lara fought Canelo, he would probably gas out in 7 rounds, or if he made it 12, he just wouldn't get that decision. It's that simple. Let's take a guy in Golovkin. Crawford just simply does not have the punching power, nor do I think he has the gas tank at 68. He's not a good enough puncher to try to fight Canelo like Golovkin. He doesn't have the physical traits even in the chin department. Then you have Floyd Mayweather. While both can have a bit of similarities, the speed, reflexes, technical prowess, IQ, timing, counterpunching, lateral movement. It's just too much from Floyd. I don't think Bud could take much from Floyd's game plan to implement it into his own success in September. And then you have Dimitri, the speed, the technical prowess, the IQ, the length is too much. So essentially, Terence Crawford is going to have to beat Canelo in a way that nobody has ever beaten him or gave him any issues in. I'm gonna tell you exactly how Crawford's gonna fight. He's gonna fight like his damn self. It's too late in his career to change up the game plan. It's too late in his career for him to want to change up the game plan, coming to a fight of this magnitude with a style he's never fought before. That will be a recipe for disaster. He's gonna be more than likely off the back foot. He's gonna be looking for counter shots. And I think there will be a point in this fight where he's simply just trying to survive. I like Crawford. He's an amazing pound for pound fighter. Different animal at 168. This is one of the greatest of all time. I see win scenarios for him, but I don't see him being realistic. I can see him fighting off the back foot, using his speed, timing, and feet to stay away from Canelo. But that's very, very, very unlikely.
Terence Crawford has addressed detractors who claim he will find the weight increase difficult. He tells them that he gained weight and won, but Canelo also gained weight and lost. Crawford utilizes this point to demonstrate his ability, to meet the challenge and his intention to disprove his skeptics. Despite the doubts about his decision, he is sure that he can be successful in heavier weight classes.
He going up and having a tough time, but he went up in weight and lost. That's the difference. I went up weight and won. He went up and lost. You know, so let's not do that.
Ahead of the Crawford versus Canelo bout, Terence Crawford's trusty coach, Bernie Thacker, radiates confidence. He takes aim at Canelo in his comments, saying that the Mexican superstar is a perfect fit for Crawford's style of fighting. Bernie thinks the fight will be in their favor since Crawford's style, skill set, and mentality perfectly complement Canelo's advantages and disadvantages. He highlights Crawford's unrelenting resolve and fearless demeanor, which he feels will lead him to triumph. Bernie argues that Crawford has the strategic acumen and mental tenacity necessary to take advantage of Canelo's weaknesses. His assurance demonstrates Team Crawford's thorough planning and conviction that they have the blueprint to unseat one of the biggest names in boxing.
A lot of people are saying about Crawford's age, but, you know, no boxing, no life, as Canelo would say. And Crawford still, you know, in age, but he ain't took no punishment. He's cautious, you know, he works hard throughout these years. So, you know, of course you're gonna, you know, you gotta count that in the factor. But in his heart and his mind and his spirit, he's still youthful about boxing. He loves boxing, and this is one way to get him up. You know, he's a challenge guy. He loves a challenge. And Canelo is the biggest challenge you can get. You know, we got to go up 2 weight classes, really 3 weight classes to get a guy like that. Hardest puncher, great counter puncher, tons of experience, undisputed champion, unified champion, a couple of divisions champion. And so we didn't get the Pacquiao or the Mayweather, but we getting Canelo, and nothing comes easy to Team Crawford, and expect us to look good on the 12th. Expect us to come out victorious September 12th.
Oh, we obviously just saw his fight against Skull. And people didn't obviously enjoy it, the back foot boxing from Skull and whatever. Yeah. But what fight can fans expect from Bud? Because a lot of people think that it'll be similar to that or the Charlo fight or whatever like that.
The one thing about Crawford is he got guts. Them bums ain't have no guts. Them bums didn't want to win. Crawford want to win. That's it. It ain't about no belt. It ain't about nothing. You didn't sign the contract. We want to win, and he want to be the best, and he is the best. So that's what's going to be the difference. You know, Crawford got guts. He got a fighting spirit. So when you see Crawford, he going to go in there and get busy with Canelo. Don't you even doubt that. You understand? You ain't never seen Crawford stay on the back foot in no fight in his life. You understand? He the type of guy to go get you. So expect him to go get him. We going to do everything we can to him. We going to do whatever we got to do. But one thing you can expect is Crawford is going to step to him, because you can't beat Canelo going on the back foot forever. You got to go get him. You got to do something. And he better know Crawford is...
Teddy Atlas, a renowned boxing commentator, provides a sophisticated analysis of the bout. Atlas acknowledges Canelo's achievements and abilities, but argues that Crawford is just very special, in his own words, and in a class by himself. He observes that although Canelo is still a strong opponent, his degree of dominance has diminished. Atlas notes that the once invincible power now seems less explosive and dynamic, pointing to physical deterioration and decreased ring performance. Conversely, Crawford is a top-tier athlete, retaining the quickness, accuracy, and tactical adaptability that distinguish him from his contemporaries. And key question is brought up by Atlas's insight. Can Canelo still defeat a hungry and accomplished fighter like Terence Crawford?
Come on, he's human. So he had a few hiccups. He won the fight. He's Terence Crawford. A lot of people say, "Oh, Teddy, you make him so good. You're always saying how great Crawford is." You know, but who's he beating? He unified the what was his first division? Lightweight. Then he unified the junior. Then he unified the junior welter, then he unified the welter. I think I got the weight classes right. It doesn't matter. He unified like 3 different weight classes. He moved up in weight. Guys are tired of me saying it. I look at him. Look, Canelo's special too. I get it. And he's bigger. I get that too. And everyone's going to say, well, after Madrimov fight again, had a couple hiccups. Now he's stepping up another weight class. Now he's got to fight Canelo, who's even bigger, stronger, better puncher. You know, a unified champion that he's been. You know, all of that stuff. He's not going to be able to handle it. I ask this question. See, I go to the other side. I say, okay, yeah, can Canelo handle the smaller guy who's going to be faster, who's going to be slicker, who's going to be better defensively, who's going to have better legs, you know, who's going to be able sometimes Canelo at this point in his career can slow down a little bit. They're both getting older. I get it.
That concludes the video for today. Until next time, stay tuned.